Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting. Welcome to another Patreon Appreciation Live show. And this is for all my Patreon members in the month of August. Even though I appreciate members who have been before August, this is when I give back to my August members. So thank you all very much. Now let me catch up on chat. Make sure, there we go. So Reg Lab, PA Patriot, both of y'all were here very, very early. Thank you for being here. Jacob E23. Listening in, that's fine. I wouldn't want to look at my face either. J&V Rockhounding, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. Troubled One, how's it going? Just hold on. Showing I'm having connection issues. Let me see. All right, looks good. I don't know. Looks good to me. Justin Framstead, how's it going? Left alone at work. Oh, they do not know what they're in for. Wheezing Geezer, HD Shovelhead, thank you both for being here and being mods. I really appreciate it. Troubled One, Culver Prospecting. Who else is here? Michael Reed, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show, and thank you very much. Michael Reed sent me some Paydirt to go through on next Tuesday's live show, because I will be doing an 8-hour show, as well as Bradley from Ozark Bucks sent me some, and I had some from other people that sent me as well. So, is my thing delayed? It keeps showing up. Donna, thank you for being here and being a mod. I really appreciate it. Thomas Leha, how's it going? Home Zoo and Prospecting, Package Total, how's it going? Keith and Wynn, how's it going? Fantasy football, I totally understand that. I don't really watch or pay attention to football as much as I used to when I was younger, but when I was younger, man, that was all I did. So once it started, I was in focus and nothing else mattered. And the worst part about it, that's when I used to bartend and always worked on Sundays. So would be asking for drinks. I'm like, hold on. Yeah, two hellos. How's it going? Package Total, A3 Sky Warriors, Sean McClellan, Chef V Prospecting. How are you doing tonight? So there we go. So I don't know. Is it messing up or is it just on my end? YouTube keeps showing that I'm going out. Maybe it's just the replay. I don't know. This is really weird, but let me watch this for a second and see if it goes out. But I don't know. Getting over Central and have to be back at 11 p.m. Oh, no. Yeah, you're going to need your rest on that. But that's all right. Well, next week's live show, 11 a.m. Central, and have to be back at work at 11 p.m. So, yeah, I think next week, next week I'll be starting my live show at 12 o'clock or right around 12. Don't hold me to it because I am not an early riser. So, if, it'll be around 12. What's up, Ranch? How's it going, John? Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I know I should probably check and make sure I don't have it. Actually, you know what's kind of funny is I just rescheduled. A doctor canceled on me today, and I was so upset. I was like, oh, these people are making me, because it's now a month and a half later. But now that I just realized it was actually for next week. So it's a good thing they canceled because I wouldn't have showed up. I got other things to be doing. Thank you again, Rich. I really appreciate that. All right. It looks like everything's working, even though YouTube on my end is just showing it as it is just going bad on my end. I don't know what that's going on. Oh, well. I'm not going to deal with that. My computer's acting a little weird today, so I don't know if it's just on my end. What is going on? Yeah. All right, give me a second. All right, we gotta give it a second. My computer has just decided to freak out. It's not letting me do anything. I don't know what this is. Huh. There. All right, there we go. I don't know what's going on with. Let me. All right, so all my tabs on YouTube just closed. Give me a second. Just my Chrome is acting up today. So give me a second. Give me a second. I don't know. Hopefully that didn't kill the feed. So I can't see anything. I'm blind right now. So give me 1 second. All right. I'm guessing we're back. I don't know. Every week something. Every week something. But all right. It shows I'm live. Shows I'm live here. I don't know. Maybe I just had too much stuff open. I had a lot of spreadsheets open and stuff like that. So 30 degrees cooler. Yeah, I could deal with 30 degrees cooler too. Mentally Corrupted, Shane Prothero, In Search of Gold, As It Growing. And anyone I miss, I apologize. I don't know why, but my YouTube is just, my computer's not liking Chrome for whatever reason tonight. So, but oh well. Stream is going good. So again, tonight is my Patreon show where I give back to all my Patreon members because I love you all so much. And because of y'all, I get to do videos and make content and things like that. And I also need to apologize because August totally sucked on my end. I was sick. I'm still kind of sick from this Temu zombie COVID flu that I got from my daughter. But, you know, what am I going to do? There we go. Now it's letting me pop out chat. So I didn't get to do as many videos as I wanted to. The big video I wanted to do that was scheduled for this month has now been pushed back until October, which really sucks. So one of the things that happened is by not shooting videos is I don't have gold. So it makes it really hard to fill in my Patreon bags and my Patreon bags for my $79 tier members and all my bags. In fact, I ran out of gold and I had to pull this one off of my shelf. So this is going to be the all-in prize. So everyone will get one entry for this bag. It is a 1 gram bag and it comes in this. But I had to pull this down off my shelf because I just ran out of gold. I had no gold. So these bags are going to be a little lighter end. If you're a $79 tier member, this will probably be the lowest there ever been before. But it's still gold. And I still appreciate y'all. And next month, we'll just have to add a little bit extra or something. You know, but that's just what happens when you're sick and you don't actually pan out any Paydirt. You don't get any gold. So Tim Springston has it going. Gentleman Prospecting has it going. On Public Lands. Ron Hubbard has it going. I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone being here. So yeah, I really appreciate my Patreon members and putting up with me being sick. So we do have some Paydirt to give away, which I haven't even finished making. The only bag that's made is actually the all-in bag. All the rest are, I've got the bags, I've got the dirt. I even got all the gold sorted out in my thing here. But we're going to give away some Paydirt tonight. We're also going to give away some RJ's Paydirt for all my Tuesday winners. So all my Tuesday winners. All right, all right, I'm just trying to get everything ready, but there we go. Yeah, and make sure you hit that smash the like button. Revolt. Oh. Yeah, HD. And again, as always, and I will say this again, and I try to say this at least once in every single live show, make sure you go and subscribe to everyone else that joins us in chat. We all love more subscribers. The smaller your channel, the more they appreciate it. So definitely go and subscribe to everyone else in this channel. Gentleman Prospector, Package Total, HD Shovel Ad, everyone you see in this channel, make sure you're subscribed to them. Wrenches Repairs. So everyone can get more subscribers, even if they don't have any content. Subscribe to them. I mean, why not? It doesn't hurt you, and you aren't forced to watch their videos. Every once in a while, their videos might pop up and say they've got some new content for you. to watch, but then, you don't have to watch it. If you choose to, then that's fine. If not, that's fine. Donna, thank you way too much. See, I don't have enough room here, or I'd spin around in my chair too. I could kind of like halfway, then the other halfway. I can't really go all the way around because once I pull my laptop out and pull it, it kind of kills my space. And no link tonight, because this is ending. This Tuesday night giveaway is ending tonight. The next one will start next Tuesday. It might not even start next Tuesday. I don't know what I'll do next Tuesday, because next Tuesday I'm doing the 8-hour show, and I already have some stuff to give away. I have 2 bags to give away from Gold Nugget sales during that day. So I don't know how I'd work that, and people that come in early then leave a comment might not want to be there for 8 hours later. So I probably won't do a Tuesday Night Live giveaway. Next Tuesday, I'll probably start it the week after or something like that. So no link tonight. Next week, there will be a link, but it won't be for a long giveaway. It will be for that night. That night, next Tuesday, I will be giving away at least 2 bags of Paydirt just for people that pop in during some random time. So get Culverized. There you go. Culver's got a great channel you can go check out. And thank you very much for doing that, Weez, and I appreciate that. And David, thank you very much for popping in. One of my newer Patreon members. Thank you very much. I think you missed the last one just when I got out. So, Jason G, how's it going? So, but yeah, tonight's not going to be a long show. We're just going to give some stuff away. And look, I was running so far behind, and I'll tell you the truth, I lost this piece of gold. I could not remember where I put it. Typically, I put gold certain places. It's usually back here on my shelf for my Patreon. When I get the nuggets in, I put it here. But I've had to get a couple of nuggets in advance because they're kind of rarer nuggets, and I wanted to make sure I had them in stock. So I was like, well, let me put them here and I won't forget. And I forgot. So tonight's nugget, I didn't get to take a picture of it, but hopefully you can see it. It is a really, really shiny, flat piece of gold. And this will be for the $25 and $79 members. So you can't probably tell how shiny it is on here, but it is a really, really shiny, really flat piece. Almost is about the shape of Texas, maybe. But this will be, it's I think 1.35 grams, if I remember right, 1.35s. And that will be in the bag of Paydirt for the $25 and $79 members, plus some gold. They got another gram of gold in there as well. So if you're not already a Patreon member, make sure you get in Patreon. Now also, I will be doing a Christmas giveaway this year. It's going to have some rules and regulations and things like that. But it was a team of mindfuck. It was, because actually I ordered it right before I got sick, and it came in right before I got sick, and I thought I was being, I'll organize it, but then I was in bed for 2 weeks. So PB Preston, how's it going? So yeah, so the now I forgot. So, but oh well, I forgot what my train of thought was on there. But we'll be doing some Tuesday shows, and we'll have some different giveaways, stuff like that. Check out Reg Lab. There you go. Thank you very much. Yogi Bear, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show, and welcome to your first live show. And again, this one isn't going to be a long live show because we're not doing any panning, and I need to set up for next week's panning. Oh, the Christmas. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about the Christmas giveaway. So I am doing a Patreon Christmas giveaway this year. I will probably post a teaser with the rules and the prizes next week or this week. I'm trying to get everything organized. I got all the prizes. So I have all the prizes lined up or ordered or pre-ordered and things like that. And I've just got to send money, people wanting money and stuff like that. So once I get the thumbnail designed, I will preemptively tell everyone what it is, but there will be some rules. You will have to be a Patreon member for X number of months. You'll have to be a future Patreon member, just so I know people are Patreon members in September, October, November, things like that. Still the man? I don't know about that, so. I'm trying to keep up on chat too while I'm chatting. So yeah, so no panning tonight. Tonight's just going to be an easy show. We're going to give away some Paydirt, see some Miller Prospecting Paydirt. Now only the all-round winner will get the bag. I only have a few of these left, so I try to conserve them as much as possible. Everyone else, there will be, if you're a $25, $10, $5, $79 member, you'll just get the regular bag with some gold Paydirt in it. And then we'll also be doing the Tuesday giveaway where I have the 2 bags of Paydirt from RJ's. And I don't even know, do I have the list of names somewhere? I think I do have the list of names. Or maybe I don't. Oh, well, I can pull it up though. I have the thing. So we'll be doing that in a little bit too as well. Sitting at 500 even. Well, there you go. Next is 1,000. The first 100 is the hardest. It's just those milestones. Getting to 100 is the hardest. But once you get to 100, you'll get to 500 a lot faster. You'll get to 1,000 a lot faster. You'll get to 2,500 a lot faster. And then once you get to 5,000, then it slows down because it's such a bigger jump to 10 than from 10 to whatever you're looking for. So, set like 480 forever. That's when you just got to hit up channels like me and tell them to keep yelling about people to join. Because you'd be amazed at how many people, if you tell them, go, they'll say, well, I've been subscribed to Wrench forever. And then they go look and they've been unsubscribed. Even though every week they know, oh, I'm going to go to Wrench's show on, Thursday. I'm going to go pop in on his show. They're just so used to going to the show that they don't even, think about if they're subscribed or not. Mark Sheldon, how's it going? Brad Welch, thank you for joining this show. So yeah, so for my Patreon members, the content I put out was pretty lame in August, I admit. And what sucks is I pre-list all my schedule. So I make up, since I have to have secret shoppers well in advance, make sure I have Paydirt well in advance and things like that. I thought I had really good content for the second half of the year, and it just didn't go that way in August for whatever reason. Like I said, I had one of the bigger reviews I've ever going to do on this channel scheduled for August, but unfortunately I didn't get to do it, and I just moved it. So I will be moving it till October. But this Saturday, I do have the biggest Paydirt battle I've ever done, really, or one of the biggest Paydirt battles. I did do Super Bowls in the past, but without it being a Super Bowl, this is definitely one of the bigger battles I've ever done. So. It used to be Out West Pan and Prospecting. Oh, there you go. Yeah, people change their name a lot on YouTube, especially when they're smaller. If we hit 1,000, well, there you go. Everyone, go subscribe to Gentleman Prospector so he gets to 1,000, he can have a costume party. And plus, he's going to do a giveaway, and everyone likes giveaways. Benzo bags are awesome. Yeah, I haven't panned out a Benzo bag in a really long time. I might have to go on one of his live shows and beg him for a bag. Trade him a bag or something. But then again, if I got one, I'd probably just put it on my shelf because I do have a JP Lawns and More bottle up here somewhere. So that would be pretty good. I might have to get a matching Benzo one. Next time I see Benzo doing a bottle, I might have to hit him up. Same old argument. So how's gold doing? I see, that's the thing, is when I'm not doing reviews, I haven't even looked at Gold Spot in a while. 80, still 80, huh? Well, what you gonna do? 80 bucks. I mean, price going up. I mean, it makes it harder for this hobby. I think like I said in the review I did for Gold Baron Paydirt, I think a lot of sellers are going to have to start selling smaller bags of Paydirt. I hopefully we don't ever go back to the 1/8 of a gram of gold Paydirts. I was never a fan of the 1/8 of gram gold. There's just not enough gold in them when you're buying them. I think the 1/4 gram was about as low as they can get, but I think they're going to start seeing some sellers selling 1/4 gram bags of Paydirt. Need one of my pick and shovel displays on that shelf. I do, Reg Lab. One of these days. I thought I do have a pick and something shovel somewhere, so. I need a lot of stuff on here, but I'm slowly building it because otherwise if you build it up too fast, then you've got no room. I was actually thinking about it today. I was thinking I might have to get rid of my bat pan, which is one of my favorite pans, just to make more room up there. So, but the problem is if I need to buy another plane ticket to the U.S. I love my benzo bags. I got probably as much Miller bags as I do benzo and Vendetta. Yeah, Vendetta is the one everyone seems to have a lot of. Vendetta is it used to be, it's funny, it used to be lynch mining. Everyone had lynch mining all over their house in piles in their closet. They'd open up their dryer and in the lint thing would be a bag of lynch mining. And now I think Vendetta is probably one of the top ones that people have lots and lots of bag of Vendetta. So, not to mention he does have his Patreon. Vendetta has a Patreon page if you didn't know, and you can check it out. I think it's still going. Yeah, it's still going. And he does have Paydirt on those. So a lot of people just support him on there, and that, it's like getting a monthly Paydirt bag of Paydirt. So without going to a website and doing a monthly thing. So John Gear, how's it going? Joey Brown, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. So for tonight's giveaways, let me explain what we have. Let me see if I can find my little cheat sheet, because I do need my cheat sheet. So for my $25, $79 tier members, we've got a bag of Paydirt. It's the typical Tuesday tailing, 6 to 8 ounces of material. It's going to have 1.1 gram, about 1.1 gram of gold in it. Plus it's going to have this 1.35 gram nugget, which my camera is not going to do it any type of justice, because, it's not bright enough in here. But that will be added in there too. And that's for all my $25 and $79 tier members in the month of August. And then where is the bag? So that will come up in a Tuesday bag of Paydirt, which I will be making after this live show and shipping these out tomorrow and Thursday. For my $10 tier members in the month of August, bag of Paydirt. Imagine this with dirt in it. Not so skinny. See, it's not as skinny as that once it's got the dirt in it. You will get a bag of Paydirt with about 3/4 gram of gold in it. And then for my $5 tier members, you'll get a bag of Paydirt with about 1/8 gram of gold, which I know I just said I don't like 1/8 gram of gold, but I don't have that many $5 tier members, so I have to put the 1/8 gram of gold in there, or I'm going to have to start doing like silver rounds or something. And I just think everyone likes Paydirt. So those are the prizes, and then everyone will get one entry if you were a member in August at all, just for 1 month. If you were a member in August, any tier, $25, $79, $10, or $5, you'll get one entry for my Miller prospecting bag, and it does come in the Burlap bag. So, because this one came off of my shelf, it does have a gram of gold in it. I've got no idea if this is Tuesday tailings or anything. I put it on my shelf, so there was probably a reason I put it on the shelf, but who knows? It does have a gram of gold in it. I do know that because I marked it. And this will go out to one of those members. And then all my $79 tier members, if you're a $79 tier member, you will be getting a bag of Paydirt just as you do every single month. Again, this will probably be one of the lighter months because I didn't buy any gold. And typically with my $79 tier, if I buy gold, that means I can add extra because I'm getting it cheaper. But nobody's been selling any gold. I think people sold it all when it hit about 75, and now people are kind of holding on to it for a little bit longer, trying to see if it'll hit 90 or something, or 85. Because I haven't been getting that many requests for people to sell gold. So I haven't seen very many people. I know John over at Flash in the Pan is trying to buy gold right now, and he's not getting a lot of takers. So that one have the little stamp pan in it? No, this one doesn't have the stamp pan in it. I don't, and they weren't stamped. Those are actually stickers. I couldn't stamp. You could ask HD. I got 2 stamps sent to me from Ukraine where I tried to order stamps and they just would not work on these pans. And I don't know. I do have extra pans. You know what? Here we go. I see one sitting here. See? I see one sitting there. So we're going to put that in there. So this one will come with the little pan as well. So whoever wins this will get a bag of Paydirt. We'll get the thing with the pan. There you go. Because I sucked so bad in the month of August with videos. So that will be those. And then if you're just here, if you're one of the Tuesday night tailing winners, let me see. Can I find the Tuesday tailing winners? Who's that? So if you're one of these people... Open office crashed. That's what it was. Open office crashed. All right. So let's see, who are the winners for the last 10? So it was SRIP63, Alan Curie, Troubled One, Matthew Phelps, JNV Rockhounding, KC Sring, Reg Lab, and Package Total. So those are my 8 people that will be pulling their name for, and 2 of them will each win a bag of Paydirt from RJ's Paydirt. Now this Paydirt was because you can see they have little numbers on them. One is 5 of 125 and the other is 102 of 125. These were for one of his Paydirt hunts, his find the nugget hunts. And I'm not a huge fan of those, but I did try them just because I was bored once and I was going to pan them out, but then I saw he won. So there is other things in there besides gold, but they should have about 0.3 grams of gold, I think he said in there. But those will go for my Tuesday. We'll do those later in the show. Let's see. There we go. Who are we doing? Trying to catch up on chat. Home's doing prospecting. I put a GNS 1 gram nugget. Oh, that's a nice one. I know I just got a nugget in, like I said, earlier in the month. I had to order one from GNS. You forgot dude, I was wondering, I was about to cut you off. Seriously, how's it going, Jason? Thank you very much, brother. I really appreciate that. Way too kind as always. And Jason will be part of the Christmas giveaway for Miller Prospecting because I will be giving away some of his sluices, some of the flower gold sluices. So don't know exactly the setup yet. So again, like I said, we'll post later on it, but just so y'all know, there is a chance if you're a Patreon member of winning a flower gold sluice. More of them. So there will be multiple. There will be more than one that I will be giving away for my Christmas gaw. That is so awesome, Ortiz. That is so awesome. 2 for 1. There you go. Congrats, brother. I know you've been working hard to get there, brother. So that is really, really cool. I don't think it would be very easy to pan out with these pans. Here we go. So see, I got a second one. There isn't very much, they're not aluminum. When I got these, somebody went in a gold shop and saw these and I told them just to buy all of them. They're not gold. They're kind of like tin. They're not very rough. The edges are kind of rough. So I don't know how good they would do panning. And plus, like I said, that is a sticker in there. Miller Prospecting is not imprinted in. It's just a clear sticker. You'd probably wash out the sticker. Maybe during my 10-hour show, I'll try to pan out with it. I don't know. And Jason is an absolute legend. Absolutely wonderful guy. So probably one of the better YouTube channels out there that does not put out fake content that has a lot of subscribers. So, I mean, they have people that have very few subscribers that put out fake content and things like that. Jason is a very stand-up guy. Great guy. Definitely somebody you need to subscribe to. If you already, for some reason, are not subscribed to Flower Gold Wizard, make sure you are. Who did I see in chat? Alan Jackson, how's it going, brother? Thank you for joining the show. Alaskan Assassin Adventures, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. Mama Bird, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. All right, all caught up. David, how's it going? David Desautel, how's it going? The 2-for-1 deal on eBay? No, what's that? I very seldom ever get Paydirt off of eBay. Very rarely. It's too much of a cowboy hunt now. There's so many sellers. It's getting so cheap now to open up a website and sell. Now that you can set up all these websites and stuff for $5 a month, it's actually cheaper than to do it. And the community is so much bigger now. It's a lot easier to do it that route than to go to eBay, even though they have so many built-in customers. Most people don't want to buy Paydirt on there. But yeah, I did actually, MCD Prospecting, like I said, sent me some Paydirt. He is an eBay seller. It's eBay, what is it? What's his name? Miker15. He's one of the few eBay sellers I really do enjoy. I think he won my half-gram battle, or he was very close to winning it. He was definitely one of the top 2 in the half-gram battle that I did. I really enjoy his Paydirt. He's one of the few sellers on eBay that still has a decent ROI. Prospector Jason E. Miner. Yes, he is. Flower Gold Wizards is awesome. You know, Rigby and the others do kind of carry it all, but, you know, they can't talk, so they need Jason, and they keep him around. But, man, he does a really good job talking, so. Maybe it was Groovy. No, yeah, I very rarely do eBay stuff anymore. It's just not even worth it. Anytime you see a really good bag of Paydirt on eBay, the problem is most of the time it's somebody like, say, me, who buys Paydirt and just wants to get rid of their Paydirt and their gold that they bought from somebody else. They just sell it on eBay to recoup as much money as possible. So, and then they're gone. And then they never sell any Paydirt again. So you can't be like, oh, let me do a review on them because they're never going to be around again. So yeah, except for I mean, there's a couple good sellers on eBay, and there's a couple good sellers who also sell on eBay just to keep their name out there. Um, but you know, like Michael Reed, he is in chat today. He is on Micro 15. He sells some good stuff. Who else was I saw on there? There's a couple sellers that still sell on eBay that are pretty good, but most of the time it's, you know, the wild, wild west there. So. All right, it was Golden Paydirt, had a 2-for-1. It came out pretty good for an auction. You're not going to get any gold in it. Anytime they say 2-for-1, 3-for-1, buy one, get one free, they tell you that means there's no gold. Thanks for putting the links, makes it way easier. Yeah, if anyone sees anyone in chat that wants to subscribe to somebody or something like that, ask one of my mods. I'm sure my mods don't mind dropping a link or two. I wish eBay did make it easier for me or my mods. It's a lot easier. I can just right click or click the little 3 bars next to your name and go to the channel. But I know some people, it doesn't allow you to do that, you know, and it does suck if you have to open up another tab, or if you're on your phone, you have to leave the live show to go subscribe to somebody. You know, you have to do like I do. See, I bring a pen and paper with me all the time. Even when I'm doing my live shows and I could type on my computer, I always have to write a note so I can put it in my pocket and I'll make sure I look at it later. Yeah, Golden Paydirt. I mean, the problem is, I was talking about another seller yesterday to somebody who's essentially, in my opinion, a bad seller. Somebody who's going to rip you off more than they're going to do good by you. And the problem is like the saying goes, there's a sucker born every minute. And that's exactly what happens is every day in this community, there's somebody new. Somebody new starts panning. Somebody new starts hunting for gold in rivers or streams, or like me and a lot of people here in their mailboxes. So every single day there's somebody new. And every single day that new person could say, oh, Golden Paydirt, I'll try that. And they buy it. And that's what Golden Paydirt works off of. That's what the one seller on Google who does the Google ads, that's what he counts on with his 30 websites. He's looking for those new people. He will spend $10 in ads hoping someone will buy his Paydirt that's new and hasn't seen any of my videos or read any reviews or anything like that. And then they will spend $50 on a bag of Paydirt with $10 worth of gold. Now he's spent $10 in shipping, $10 in an ad, and, you know, $10 in gold, and he still made $20, and you got skunked because you only got $10 for that 50. So, you know, and Golden Paydirt is the same thing. I have been thinking about doing a really big video about Golden Paydirts, but it probably won't be till next year because I think Golden would be the type that would try to sue. So, or try to get a video taken down. And so I have to make sure I have a lot of ducks in the water before I do it, because it'd be a really big multi-part video about it. So, but we'll have to see. Maybe one day, because I really dislike Golden Paydirt. You know, they're not very good. Most, you know, like the guy that does all the ads on Google, the, you know, Yukon Paydirt, Alaska Paydirt, all the same titles, same website and stuff like that. His ROIs aren't the worst. I mean, he gives you a 20%, but he doesn't, you know, even though he's a little deceptive, I think his deception is a little bit easier to swallow. He just tells you, oh, my Paydirt's the best. He's not telling you could find a 5-ounce nugget, which everyone knows you're not going to find a 5-ounce nugget. So, I know, Wesley. See, this is who you partnered with. This is the problem. See, don't forget they use play sand. I don't know what he's using. Different Golden Paydirt doesn't use the play sand anymore. So Golden Paydirt, I don't know the exact thing, but Golden Paydirt used to be in where, Virginia? I think he was in Virginia originally. And his material, it wasn't play sand, but it looked really play sand. It was really, really light material. It was very, very blonde. It was light. It didn't have any black sands or anything heavies in it. But he moved. He's shipping from somewhere else, another state now. And his Paydirt is actually decent looking Paydirt. It actually looks like Paydirt now. It still doesn't have any gold in it, but it's totally different material. So AAA rock handle, that's good. Anybody good? Anybody new? Anybody I haven't reviewed yet? Because if I haven't reviewed them, I can't watch it. So yeah, somebody did find the ounce bag, Justin. In fact, on Facebook, I don't think it was the first year he did it. So the first year he did an ounce bag, there was no reported, he said somebody won, but, no reported winners. But the second year he ever did an ounce bag, he did an ounce bag, or I think it was maybe a 2 ounce bag or a 1 ounce, but I think maybe it was 2 1 ounce bags. But somebody did report that they found it. Somebody who, was backed up on Facebook. So it was pretty much proven that somebody did get the 1 ounce bag. And they even wrote a really long story on Facebook about it, where they even said they had bought thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of Paydirt from Golden Paydirt because they didn't know that there was other Paydirt sellers. It was just one of those things. They were just hyper focused, tunnel vision, and they would just every single month buy, a couple $100 worth of Paydirt from Golden Paydirt. And they said once they won that they would never ever buy from them again, because right after that is they found out about other sellers. So someone did, and since then, nobody else has ever reported finding a bag. So I think probably the owner of Golden was like, well, here, I know this guy's very active on Facebook. I'll give him the ounce gold nugget, or the ounce of gold. I don't think it was a nugget at that time either. I think it was just an ounce bag. He gave him the ounce hoping he would get positive feedback from it so more people would buy into his next ones, and it didn't work. The guy did report he found it, but then he essentially badmouthed Golden Paydirt. So... Yeah. I mean, I really dislike Golden Paydirt, but I've gotten some good bags from them. They do, I think, have the bonus bags. I don't think they do the 1 ounce, or maybe, it's just, if you look at the numbers, by him saying he does 1 in 10 as a bonus bag, he might do the bonus bags, but they might be 1 in every 25 or stuff like that. But when you look at the 1 ounce bags, what'll happen is he'll say, it's 1 out of 5,000 or 10,000. I even had one that was 1 in 25,000 bags. But the problem is that bag, he'll only sell it for like 3 or 4 months. And then he switches to a new bag. And in 4 months, he's not selling 10,000 bags of Paydirt of just this one. So what he's doing is if he sells 2,500 bags and says, okay, now I end it, he never had to sell the ounce one. He could just say, oh, I didn't get to that. So it's one of the reasons why I really dislike hunt bags. There's just too many ways to cheat in a hunt bag. So Alan Curie, how's it going? Rocky Mountain, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. Golden Paydirt, orange baseball field sand. That's what it used to be. It's different now. He does have different material now, but back in the day, yeah. See, most people remember the playground sand stuff just because it was years and years ago since they bought any of his Paydirt. Thought 1 ounce only comes in jugs. You'd be surprised. I've got a video coming out in, what is it, October, where I have that decision, jug or no jug. But all right, let's start getting everything ready for the giveaway. What are we going to do? So let me make sure I have everything, which I don't because everything crashed earlier. So here we will go. Where is... There we go. Wheel of names. All right. So we're going to start with the $5 members, I guess, and we'll work our way up. All right. I don't know what's going on with my Chrome, but oh well. So, all right, let's shrink down the ugly mug. Let me make sure. No. Yeah. There we go. So let's shrink down the ugly mug, start giving some stuff away. And again, at the end of the show, I will be giving away the Tuesday Tailings winner or the Tuesday live show winner. So make sure you stick around if you're one of those 8 people on that list. You don't have to be here, but just so in case you're here, and like Troubled One I saw is here, Alan's here. So you might as well stick around and see if you won those. But all right, let's shrink down the ugly mug. There we go. The Miller Prospecting website, always the best place for all your information when it comes to the best sellers to buy from. Last video, the recent post is a Gold Baron Paydirt. And I don't think it was a horrible bag of Paydirt. The end of it, I was kind of stumped. I still don't know if I'd recommend it, but 1/4 gram of Paydirt, it's getting that way, you know. But it's nice to see someone selling a smaller bag of Paydirt. And he did say in the comments he will be coming out with a 1 gram bag of Paydirt. So we'll have to see how that stacks up to some of the other sellers once he comes out with one. But here we go. Wheel of Names. And this is everyone, again, who is a $5 member in the month of August. So if you're a Patreon member in the month of August and a $5 member at that, then this is your tier. This is what you're here. And for that, you will be entered to win a bag of Miller Prospecting Paydirt with a 1/8 of a gram of gold in it. It's got a little bit more than that, but we'll just safely say 1/8 of a gram. And I will apologize too. This month's Paydirt really sucks. It's a little bit lower than I like in a lot of these bags, but it's also very easy Paydirt to go through. There will be some fine gold, but there's not a huge variation in the size of gold because, like I said, I'm pretty much out of gold. I've got 0 gold left in stock just because I was sick. But there we go. Shuffle a couple more times. So I was scrounging to find gold to fill all these bags. So good luck, everyone. Thank you very much for being a patron. Is it Blake or Nathan? I think it's Nathan. So Nathan, very close, David. So here we go. Nathan, congratulations. So Nathan is the winner. Let me get a pen. All right, there we go. Let's remove your name. Actually, we're going to remove everybody's name off of here because then we're going to go to the $10. Let me catch up on chat. Let me open up chat real quick. Coos Canyon. Yeah, so congratulations to Nathan. We can close out this one, and we'll go to our $10 members. And again, this is for my $10 in the month of August. And I appreciate everyone who's a Patreon member in August or previous months or will be a Patreon member in the future. Without y'all, like I said, this channel really wouldn't be able to do a lot of the videos I do. So there we go. Again, everyone, if your name is on here, if you were a member in August, if you just joined in September, you won't be on here. If you ended your membership in June or July, you won't be on here. This is just for members in August. And again, it's for a Miller Prospecting bag of Paydirt, 6 to 8 ounces of material. And this will have about 3/4 of a gram of gold in it. So we'll shuffle this up and we'll spin it up. So there we go. Good luck, everyone. Who's it going to be? Robert or Ryan? Robert or Ryan? Ryan Nelson. So congratulations, Ryan. So far, it's all been people not here. This is not good luck for me. No one's going to start showing to the show. So we'll remove your name. I see a lot of people on the list that were here, but it looks like tonight, maybe it's saving up for the all-round prize. But lastly, so we still have 2 more to give away, and then we will do the live show giveaway stuff, the RJ's Paydirt. But now we're going to do the $25 and $79 tier members. Let me just catch up, make sure I'm not missing anything in chat. Yeah, see, that's another reason, Keith and Wynn. That's why I try to make sure I tell everyone, always make sure you check on your subscriptions. If you see someone in chat, even though you think, hey, I'm subscribed to them. Because sometimes, a lot of times people will say, like, oh, I posted a video, and I'll be like, I didn't see a video post, so I'll have to go check. YouTube does love to unsubscribe everybody. Rebel Dog Adventure Team, how's it going, brother? How you been doing? Hopefully you've been doing well. All right, so let's go. This again, $25 and $79 tier members. Not only will you get a bag of Paydirt that has 6 to 8 ounces of material in it, it will have 1.1 grams of gold as well as a 1.35 gram nugget. So the $25, $79 tier members, y'all are getting the big bang like you do every month just because y'all subscribe for so much money. So this is the big one. If you ever want to win a big nugget, this is the tier to be in. So we'll shuffle it up. And again, everyone, if you were a member in August, your name is on here. If you were a $25 member or a $79 tier member. So let's spin it up, see who wins. Good luck, and thank you all very much. It's PB. That's Paul Preston. So congratulations to Paul. I did see him in chat earlier. So congratulations, PB Preston or Paul Preston. So we will remove everyone's name off of this. We'll take a break for a second. I will catch up with chat. But congratulations to Paul. So finally, like I said, he was waiting to give the big prize to someone that was in chat, and sure enough, I did see him earlier in chat. I don't know if he's still here, if he's lurking. Let's see if he's in participants. No, he's not here. He must have left. All right, we'll do the final bag of Paydirt, and this is for the 1 gram bag of Paydirt from Miller Prospecting that actually comes in the little rough bag, and it does have the mini pan in it as well. And this is for everyone if you were a $25, $79, $10, or $5 member. Every single member. If you were at any tier in the month of August, your name is on this list. So there we go. And we're going to pull that, shuffle this up. So good luck to everyone. And then we'll, boom, here we go. Last bag. Miller Prospecting, 1 gram bag of Paydirt. Thank you all to all my Patreon members. Is this Richard Spider Ace Davis? Awesome. And if you're new to the community, Richard is one of the kindest, coolest guys out there. Always out there prospecting with GS Prospecting. Great guy. Absolutely great guy. So congratulations to Richard Davis. It's been a while since he was won. I think he won last year, middle of last year about too. So we had a good chat about that. So, all right. So I'm going to make y'all look at my ugly mug for a minute while I set up for the last one. What happened there? Did that not show up? Let me see. Let's see. I don't know. Something's not working on my end. I have to reboot this computer or something. So, all right. Just checking. Just on my end, it's showing all kinds of things. It was showing that nothing was showing on there. So, all right. So I want to make sure y'all can see who won. Stuff like that. Let me pop out chat. Again, everything closed up. Definitely must be an update or something on my computer. It needs to be done, so it's being all goofy. No. There we go. So yeah, so we still have the last giveaway. It's only 8 people, so you'll know if you're in it or not. Let me see, where is that list so I can tell everyone who's in it. So this is for all the people who every single week watched me on Tuesday night panning stuff away, and that's SRIP63, Alan Curie, Troubled One, Matthew Phelps, JNV Rockhounding, KC Sering, Reg Lab, and Package Total. So I'm going to add everyone's name to the spreadsheet, or to the wheel, I should say. So it will take me a minute. We're not putting them in any particular order. So we got SRIP, Alan Curie, Troubled One. I saw him in chat. Troubled One, Alan Curie. Is S-Rip here? I didn't see S-Rip here today. He's usually at all the shows. Maybe he's running late. Troubled One. Matthew Phelps. He's here. I think everyone from the Tuesday show is here. Let's see. Who else we got? J&V Rock Counting. He's here. I didn't see Casey. I think Casey said he's going to be busy for a while. And I apologize if I miss anything in chat. I apologize. I'll be right back into chat in 1 second. All right. Last name. Package total. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. There we go. All right. Now I can go into chat. There we go. All right. I'll withhold my comment. Yeah, I don't know. Updating my PC. Yeah, I see. That's the thing is I typically don't ever turn off my laptops. I try not to. So they don't automatically, when you open them up, update, you know, because that's one of the problems with if you go to do a live show and it goes to update and you've got a 3-hour update. So, you know. But the problem is then it starts acting funky after a while if you don't do the update. So I'll definitely have to reboot my computer. Let's see. Might just be getting old too. My other one upstairs, my laptop upstairs crashed the other day and I lost a whole bunch of stuff. Luckily, I do save everything to hard drives offside. So, you know, every week I download everything and put it on a hard drive just in case. So. Repotrus, how's it going? I hate autocorrect. What? Don't you hate that? I get that all the time. Like YouTube will give me a notification. It'll say like, "Oh, so and so is live," and I'm like, "Awesome! I got nothing to do. Let me go hop on my computer, do it." And it'll be like, "Stream 3 hours ago." It's like, what the junk? Just pull JNV. He needs some good gold. Well, I'm pulling 2 names from this last one, so he's got 2 chances to get it. So I will say, out of those 8 names, 2 are foreign or overseas. 2 of them are from overseas. And I might have jinxed myself because I added a whole bunch of extra funds to my Shipping Easy. I use Shipping Easy to ship everything. I added extra funds to my account to cover because it's about $18 to ship these bags overseas. So I added an extra $50 to it just a little while ago. So I might have just jinxed myself and jinxed everyone who's not living overseas, because I'm pretty sure that means at least one of these bags is going overseas. So one finger type here. I'm you know, what's funny, when I went to high school, one of the electives that you could take, you know, they gave you all the electives, was typing. And I didn't want to do art and I didn't want to do all this foo-foo stuff. So, and they didn't have like shop or, you know, woodworking at my school. It was all like baking and this and this. So I took typing. I was like, how hard could typing be? And I actually was really, really good at it. And then I left high school and now I'm absolutely one of the worst typers in the world. Absolutely worst. And when it comes to phones, I'm like, beep, beep, beep. I'm just horrible. And yes, Culver does have an amazing Paydirt. Culver. All you have to do is go to millerprospecting.com. Any of my top 10 are great Paydirts and you'll be happy with it. Justin, that's what I said. If I wouldn't have added funds, I wouldn't have jinxed it. But I jinxed it and I thought of that as soon as I was done. I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't have added that money. I just jinxed myself. And especially since these bags of Paydirt only have like 0.3 grams of gold. So they have about $25 worth of gold in it. And it's going to cost me $20 to ship it. I was like, why did I do that? So I use my TV for typing. There you go. No, but, and there you go. Who's Miller? There you go. MillerProspecting.com. One of those bags. I'm thinking, that's what I'm saying. I think at least one of them will go. I'll be really, really surprised if one doesn't go. I will say, over the years, I used to keep track. I don't anymore, but I used to keep track of how many of my bags from like my Patreon members went overseas, or when I used to do every Tuesday, I'd give away a bag of Paydirt, on how many went overseas. So my Tuesdays, I think it was like something like 20% of all my Tuesday shows when I was doing a bag of Paydirt every single week. I think they were like 1/8 a gram, 1/4 gram, things like that. Every single week, 20% were going overseas, which was just crazy because 20% of my viewers aren't overseas. They just have better luck, I guess. Yeah. Gold nugget sales, Culver, and so if you're new to Paydirt and you're not getting a custom bag of Paydirt, I would say Gold Nugget Sales probably has the easier Paydirt if you go with one of his basic bags of Paydirt, like his Washington or his Alaska and things like that. They're much easier Paydirts to go through. He doesn't put as much fine gold into it. And that's, again, if you're not doing a custom bag, because Culver and Vendetta do custom bags usually. But if you're going with Culver or Vendetta, the great bags of Paydirt, again, you'll get great ROIs. They'll just be more difficult, in my opinion. That's in my opinion. But again, if you get something, you can ask them to make it easier. You know, I'm sure they will. Yeah. Gold Nugget Man's another one. He's a little bit pricier, but I don't think he's as pricey anymore. I think Gold Nugget Man's prices have kind of stayed the same while gold's gone up. But he's really good, and it's really easy. Not much material, though. The one thing that you'll definitely like more about, like, say, Vendetta, I'm just going to go through like my top 5. Irwin's Paydirt, it's going to be easy Paydirt, but I don't think you'll get as much bang for your buck as the other 4. Vendetta, probably, if you get a 1 gram bag, I think, what is it, his bug bag? Or no, his unknown bag, I think it's like 3 pounds of material, so you get a lot of material with that. The Gold Nugget sales tend to be 1 pound bags. Gold Nugget Man will be the smallest amount, the little vial with 8 ounces. And Culver, I haven't been on Culver's website in a while. Here, I'm going to go look at it right now. I think they're all still 1 pound bags and 2 pound bags. It's a good thing I have them all bookmarked. Let's see. Let's look up one of his. It's one of the new ones. The Sierra Grande. Let's look up that one. So Sierra Grande. See, I like descriptions. But now this is so much of a description. It takes me about 1 pound. There you go. So yeah, it just depends on what you want. You got a lot. But like I said, MillerProspecting.com. Just go through those, click the link, look at all the Paydirts, see which one you want. That's why I update the thing all the time. Joe Weiss, thank you very much. And Gentleman Prospector, thank you very much. Way too kind to both of y'all. Yeah, like I said, if you just check out, I mean, I tend to want to be biased and tell you to order one from each of the top 4. And if Yukon Alley's selling, buy one from her as well. But she's not selling right now because I just checked last night. But definitely check out, go to my website. I make no money. There's no pop-up ads on my site or anything else like that. Click them all, compare them all. But there's some really great sellers out there, which is really good. So, which is one reason that I need to thank all my Patreon members again, because without y'all over the years, Paydirt has definitely gotten better over the years. A lot of you who have been with me from the beginning know that in the very beginning, you either had Gold Bay and then eventually Lynch Mining, and that was it. There was very, very other good sellers. Tom's Gold Dirt came out for a while and he closed and he came back, closed, and he is selling again. And I saw Klesh did a review on him, and Klesh was really, really nice to him, which is really surprising. I didn't watch the whole video. I just watched the intro. Just to see. But definitely, there's a lot better Paydirt sellers out there now. So, Flower Gold Wizard's got some really good Paydirt. I got some of his stuff on my shelf somewhere. There we go. See? I have some of that right here. Some of that Flower Gold Wizard's bag, the Black Poison bag. So, yeah, if you ever want to try that, it's some super tough stuff. Some really, really tough stuff. You're very welcome, Wesley. Thank you very much. Yeah, I remember when I did the battle with the Flower Gold Wizard battle, when I got all 3 of his bags of Paydirt, I thought for sure there was like an easy, medium, and hard. And I went into it like late in the day to shoot the video. And I was just like, open the first bag, and I was like, oh, wow, this looks like hard stuff to pan out. And I was like, well, I'll open the second bag. And I was like, uh-oh, I think I'm in trouble here. No. Dry panning. Yeah, dry panning is definitely a lot better way to get really fine gold if you know how to do it. So I don't expect hunters that would like to go on close. Again, man, if there was only a website with a top 10 that, and I will tell you all this, I base 95% of what the top 10 on ROI. I know that that's what most people look for is the ROI. So the top 10 is based on my top 10 highest ROIs you can get. And then I fudge it a little bit or move it around a little bit based on other things like how many different bags of Paydirt they have availability, how long they've been in business, things like that. So definitely check out millerprospecting.com. Mm. HD's got a bag of everybody's. If you ever want a bag of pay dirt that you haven't seen in years and you need a picture of it, just ask HD to dig it up. Yeah, who have you not gotten pay dirt from, Wrench? I know you got some from Troubled One. Who else? I'm trying to think. I know you got Gentleman Prospector. Everybody. Hey, S-Rip. How's it going? We're getting ready to pull in a second. We got like 3 more minutes, S-Rip, and you got your chance for one of the RJ's bags of pay dirt. So the last person here, all 8 of these people are here. And I will tell you, even though these were hunt bags, somebody did find the, like, I think it was like a 10-gram nugget or something. It was one of those bark gold nuggets from Australia. Thank you very much, Ken. I was trying not to over endorse myself too much and say too much about my website. But, you know, and I make no money off my website. That thing is just a website is like a ex-wife. It's just a drain on me financially. Yeah. I do have a funny story about my website though. So I get an email the other day from my host, and I use a very good host. I make sure I use a really good host because I don't want any problems with it. I get an email and it's from them, or it says it's from them, saying my domain is about to expire and to click this link to pay for it because it's going to expire in 3 days. Well, the thing is, I don't have my domain through them. I get my domain through somebody else because I don't like to keep my domain and my hosting under the same company in case something happens. I can always move one to the other or something, reverse. So I knew it was a phishing scam. So I go and I pull up the headers, I take the link and I go to a link. Google has a great link checker. If you ever get a link that you need and you're suspicious about, just Google link checker, and Google actually has a link checker. You put the copy of the link, put it in there, and it will tell you if it's a phishing. And it was a phishing. So I emailed my host and I said, look, I just got this email. It's coming, showing that it's coming from you. You might want to warn, all your other clients that they're trying to phish with your name. So I sent him all the information, and like 5 minutes later, 5 hours later, something like that, I get an email from one of the girls there, the customer service people. She's like, oh, we're just emailing you. We want to thank you for that, but we want you to let you know that there's a phishing scam going on. So, but it was just like, I just reported it to him, and she went out of her way to contact me to tell me about the phishing scam going on. I'm like, yeah, I told y'all. But I did think it was funny. But the phishing scams. People be crazy. I already had my website hacked once. What was that, like 5 or 6 years ago? Never again. Now I have backups on it. Every single week I back up my website, back up everything. My email is my community tab. Oh, my email is in my community tab. All right, there you go. I think everyone in the community has their email in their community tab, except for me. I think I have 0 information in my community tab. I probably need to put it. Or in my bio for YouTube. I was just kidding, Justin. I always promote my channel, my website. I think my website, I put a lot of work into my website. Eventually, I won't be on YouTube anymore. One of these days, I won't be here anymore, but I will keep my website. I update. I pay for my hosting for 4 years at a time. And if I ever leave here, I will buy hosting for 10 years right when I leave. And I will spend, I think it's like $1,200 for 10 years or right, 900 something. It's expensive. So I will buy 10 years so my site will stay up for 10 years after I'm long gone and stuff like that. But there's a lot of great information on there besides my videos. You know, I have like the unclaimed money. I do have two things that are like 75% built, like where to find gold. I have some really good things. I have things about lost treasures. They're just not on the website yet because they're not complete. One of these days when I actually complete them, I'll put them up there. I should probably start working on them again. It's been a while. Joe, Dylan, you don't respond to emails anyway. I know I don't. There's a reason. So not only do I find selling Paydirt a conflict of interest since I do Paydirt reviews, and I think if you sell Paydirt and you review other people's Paydirt, it's a huge conflict of interest, but my customer service would suck because I am absolutely horrible at emails. I'm one of those people that I'll read an email on my phone, but I can't reply on my phone. I'll read an email and say, man, I really need to reply back to Wrench. Wrench, oh yeah, I'm going to reply to you, Wrench. And then I will put my phone down, and then 3 days later, I go to my computer and be like, oh man, I never replied to Wrench. So I'm even bad at text. Somebody sent me a text like 2 days ago, and I just not replied to him like last night. I phased out. My phone had actually died, and I didn't have a charger, so it was dead for 24 hours. And when I got it back, I kind of just got lost. So I am not the best person for customer support or things like that. So it's why I don't sell Paydirt. I mean, and think about it this. I used to bartend. I bartended for 25 years of my life. And I'm horrible at customer support. I was thinking about it today. I was like, I probably was never meant to be a bartender. I do not like talking to people like when they want me to talk to them. You get people, like, hey, I've been having a rough day. And I'd be like, yeah, right. Hold on. And I would just wander off and like stare at the ceiling for a half hour, not talking to them. Facebook Messenger. Oh no. See, I don't like Facebook Messenger. I hate Facebook Messenger. And it's so funny because like my Facebook, I will get updates on my phone saying something about Facebook, and I'll click it and then close it. But then it tells everybody in the world, oh yeah, Dylan's using Facebook, message him. And what will happen though, sometimes at like 2 a.m, I'll get a notification on Facebook and I'll click it, but not open Facebook, just to click it to clear it. And then someone will message me at like 3 a.m, like, hey bro, what's up? It's like, dude, I'm sleeping. It's 3 a.m. Don't message me on Messenger. Yeah, don't learn, Weezen. Don't learn. I keep my phone is pretty much for reading emails, finding directions, things like that. But if I want to reply to somebody or talk to somebody, 90% of the time I sit at my computer and do it. I'm 55 years old, so I don't know what I am. I don't know if I'm a boomer, Gen X, none of that. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. I'm 55 years old. So, but generally, like even like watching shows, like watching live shows, it drives me crazy watching live shows on my phone. I just can't do it. I have to be able to get to my computer, which is why I don't watch a lot of people's live shows. Because if it pops up on my phone, I can't, just stay focused. If I'm sitting in my desk or sitting down here in front of my computer, I can focus because I have my computer. I know to focus. So, you can email me all you want at 2 a.m. because it's probably gonna be 48 hours before I reply. So, Bacchus, how's it going, brother? How you been doing? I mean, I don't really use Facebook. I mean, I can't remember. I think the last time I made a post on Facebook, actually Facebook in my name, was when I was in Wisconsin. What was that, like 3 years ago? Like 3 years ago. I really don't use Facebook. The only thing I use Facebook for is Marketplace. That's it. I'll think of something random. Like my son was thinking about a BMX bike trick he wanted to do. And I was like, let's see if somebody's selling a cheap BMX bike, And I'll log on, look, nobody, so leave. Yeah. All right, let's do the last giveaway. Let's shrink down the ugly mug. There we go. Oh yeah, and there we go. Since everyone was bringing it up, I was trying to avoid the subject, but there's my website again. So again, Miller Prospecting. And if you're new here and you don't know and you've never been to Miller Prospecting, one little thing about this is I do have a tab called Unclaimed Money. And if you click on this, there is a map of every single state. And if you click on that state, for example, we will click on Indiana. it will open a new tab, and this is a government site. This is not like some Bob's website or something. This is a government site, so you can look up your name. You just type in your last name and, you know, your zip code or your last name. Usually it just asks for your last name, and it will give you a list of everyone that might possibly owe you or does owe you money in that state. And it works for every single state. I have every single state on here. I went through a lot of trouble to get every single state on here. And this one, your last name and your first name optional. Because if, like, say the electric company never sent you your deposit, the government has to hold that money for you indefinitely. So always go make sure. I know a few people on my channel have found money before by going there and finding money. I've gotten checks before from them. So I always tell everyone, just check every year, because you never know when a state, someone will turn it in. I used to live in Louisiana. I've lived in California. And I know one of them, it took 5 years before they reported it to, you know, California, and I could get the money back. So, all right, Wheel of Names, here we go. SRIP 63, Alan Curie, Troubled One, Matthew Phelps, JNV Rockhounding, KC Spring, Reg Lab, and Package Total. And you don't have to let me know in live chat or anything. There's no rules to this. We're going to pull 2 names. The first name I pull will get bag number 5 of 125, and the second person's name I pull will get bag number 102. And this is RJ's Paydirt. There you go. Let me see. Let me open up the chat real quick. Hey, 3. That's it. No found money. Oh, no. Refotris. Yeah, you just got... Randy Clatt. Yeah, it's a great way to find money. They owe me $50, but yeah, it's usually pretty easy. It depends on the state. Some states are a little bit more difficult to get the money from. Some, like I think California is pretty difficult, but like Louisiana, if you had previously had a license in Louisiana, all you had to do is send them your social security number and your first and last name and your address. And they already knew all your other information, so it wasn't like you were sending them anything new anyway. So, but all right, let's shuffle this up. And again, pull 2 names. Good luck to these 8 people. Thank you very much for joining me on my Tuesday night live shows and putting up and looking at my ugly mug. I really appreciate it. But here we go. One more shuffle, and we'll pull one more shuffle. There we go. So name number 1. Let's see who we got here. What did I tell you? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell you? I jinxed it. Reg Lab. So Reg Lab, congratulations. All right, let's remove Reg Lab's name. Shuffle it a couple more times. Now the other one, let's see if we go 2 for 2. We're both overseas. Nope. There's Package Total. I'm saying it too early, but yeah, Package Total. Congratulations. So, okay, so one of them did go overseas. What did I tell y'all? I knew something was going to happen like that. So I will send those out. Those will probably go out Thursday. I will send out everyone's prizes on Thursday, all my Patreon member stuff as well. So there we go. We'll go back to the Miller Prospecting homepage. But again, there's a reason why I always send everyone to my Miller Prospecting site, and I am still working on it. There's still going to be some added stuff. I plan on doing a calendar on here so people can find other people's live shows. I just haven't figured out a format or how to do it or update it, keep it updated, and things like that. So eventually, I'm always adding stuff, but you never know. Somebody might owe you some money. Get it. You don't want the government holding it. You definitely don't want the government holding it. They're just going to spend it on something they definitely don't need. I mean, you get government's holding $50 for you. That's a dozen eggs. Dozen eggs. So just think about that. I looked at Walmart last night. Eggs were $4. I said, "Oh, you people are crazy. Can't even make bread anymore or anything." You know. So thank you very much. And thank you all for joining the show. Thank you to all my Patreon members. Y'all don't know how much I appreciate y'all. I will be finishing up all the Tuesday tailings bags of Paydirt for all my members, everyone who won. And those will be going out in Thursday's mail. I don't want to say tomorrow, because tomorrow I will start shooting my big battle I'm going to be doing that will be coming out Saturday. So yes, I have a huge battle. I think it's 6 bags of Paydirt coming out on Saturday. 6 big bags of Paydirt. These are not 1 gram bags of Paydirt. These are 6 big bags of Paydirt, and this will be coming out Saturday. It might come out Sunday. I'm just going to preempt this and say if I can't do a premiere on Saturday, we'll just post on Sunday. Just because this is a really big one, and I have and a lot of stuff to do for it. But then next Tuesday, I will be doing a 7-8 hour stream. It should start at 12 noon Central Time. I will post really soon, probably tomorrow or Thursday or Friday, this weekend at the latest, why I'm doing a 8-hour stream. This next Tuesday is a very special day to me. So I wanted to do a really long stream. And this is something I've wanted to do for years. But this is the first time that I can remember that the Tuesday actually fell on this day. So I will be panning out I don't want to put Windows 11 on. So I will be doing an 8-hour stream. I've got a lot of Paydirt to go through. Like I said, I've got some from eBay Micro 15. I've got a bag from Ozark Bucks from Bradley coming in. I have some North Carolina Paydirt sitting here. I've got some, I think, Amaze 6. I've got some Paydirt from Wisconsin. I've got a whole bunch of bags of Paydirt sitting all around. Oh, there you go, Reg Lab. It was rigged, PA. You don't even have to ask, PA. You don't even have to ask. I will tell you 100%. It is always rigged. Always rigged. Me and Nightbot spend at least 4 hours just working on it. Just like, who? Ooh, I don't like, nope. Nightbot tells me who to rig it for. So again, Saturday, I will have a massive battle coming out. I don't know if it'll be a premiere or not. I'm going to try to do it as a premiere. But this, again, is a really big one. It's going to take me a long time to edit. I still haven't figured out the script for it, for the intro, for the ending. I also don't know how I'm going to do the panning because there's going to be so much panning that's going to be like 4 hours of editing at minimum. But I'm hoping it'll be a premiere for Saturday because it's going to be a really big one. Next Tuesday, a absolutely huge, long live stream. I will be giving out, where are they? I will be giving out 2 high graders, 2 bags of high grader. These are half-gram bags of high grader. These were custom. These were given to me by Mike over at Gold Nugget Sales just to give away. So I will be giving these 2 bags away next Tuesday during the live show. They will be random points, no specific times. It won't be at the end of the live. I might do one in the middle of the show and then one at the end or something like that. I don't know. If I have something else to give away, maybe I'll give something else away. I don't really, but you know. No. I've been paying Nightbot off. Oh, you can't do that. See, Nightbot, he's in it for himself. Yeah. You know, it's whoever pays the most to Nightbot, you know, and you never know because Nightbot will sucker you. Nightbot will say, oh, you know, Carson gave me 25 and you'll be like, oh, well, I'll give you 30. And then he's telling Carson, he just gave me 30. So he'll take 40 and then bam, you're out of it. Opal jar. Who's got an opal jar? I was just looking at what was it? My eBay stuff earlier today, the things I purchased, and one of them was a big piece of opal, and I was like, I don't have a piece of opal here. I'm like, when did I buy that? I don't remember that. I probably bought it. I must have been like late at night or something. And I was like, ooh, and it was an auction because it showed it was an auction. I bid on it. I was like, they probably just never shipped it to me. I just never noticed and forgot all about it. It's been months, so. Nightbot, most definitely Nightbot Nightbot always profits. So he told me if I wanted him to stop banning people, that was kind of our agreement. Was when Nightbot first got it hired here, he was banning everyone, kicking everyone off the live streams, and he said the only way was if I let him take bribes. So now Nightbot takes bribes, and he tells me who to rig it for. So, you know. All right, Casey, thank you for being here. And thank everyone for joining the show. And thank you all to all my Patreon members. I couldn't do this without y'all. And I'm sorry, August, I didn't really put out a ton of stuff. I even missed a Tuesday show because I was so sick with this Temu COVID, which is really weird because I've had COVID before. And it was a week and I was done. This one is just still lingering on. I don't know. This is a foreign, you know. This is a super one. So, and I've been vaccinated 4 times. So much for me getting vaccinated. I have a 10.4 pound amethyst specimen for sale. That's awesome. Make sure you post that on Facebook. I'm a fast spender. It was a good deal. It's a good deal. That's why I got the thing, because it was late at night. It was like 4 in the morning. I woke up and I don't know what I was searching for on eBay at 4 in the morning. I just saw it and I was like, oh, nobody's bid on this. I'm gonna bid on it. Well, there you go, Reg Lab. Well, good luck. Hopefully you sell that, because we all know where that money is going towards, and we need more Paydirt sellers out there. So thank you very much, Alan. So again, last time I'm going to say this, Saturday, big battle. I don't know if you can see, but there are some bags on the shelves that might be in this battle. They might not. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Big battle on Saturday. Next Tuesday, 8-hour live stream. And I'll be doing a lot of updates on Patreon and on my community tab about the upcoming Christmas giveaway, about Tuesday's live on why it's 8 hours, things like that. So be looking for those, especially if you're a Patreon member. And if you're not a Patreon member, you can still join Patreon as a free member just to see these updates. So it's a lot easier to see those updates than it is on YouTube and its community. YouTube's community tab is absolutely horrible. You can't put images or anything, and or you can, but they get all chopped up. So you got the vax. I have to get the vax because I take immune suppressants. So anything that I have to take vaccinations for everything, just because, anything I know if I get sick, I'm going to get really sick just because I take all these immune suppressants. It's why last year I had 3 bad infections, and it's why I wear gloves. Do all my panning is to make sure I don't get more infections, things like that. So I actually have a doctor's appointment, I think in October, where we might take me off of the immune suppressants for a while just to let my body heal up some. Who knows? So, yeah, that's it. You always got to have half the money up front, then you borrow the other half. So then you spend the money you borrowed first. So if everything fails before, then you just say, you don't know you nothing. I don't know you. So, but all right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully I will see you all Saturday. I'm 90% sure we will have a premiere on Saturday night, but if not, hopefully everyone will pop in at some point or another during Tuesday. I'll be here for about 8 hours. It'll be running from about 12 to 8. I probably won't stay much longer than 8. So if you're, it won't run over too much. I'll probably be really ready to go after 8 hours of live streaming. We're going to be doing a ton of panning. I mean, a lot of panning on Tuesday. A lot of this Paydirt isn't guaranteed any set amount of gold. In fact, a lot of it's not even guaranteed any gold. So who knows what I'm going to find. A Maze 6 bag is going to probably take a long time. So a lot of panning next week. Getting another tattoo poster minutes. Yeah, see, I got all my tattoos before I was 23. So all my tattoos are well soaked into my skin. And it was funny. It wasn't until after I got all my tattoos that I started getting, bad health problems. Well, I mean, I had health problems before, but that's when they started kicking in. So, but all right, everyone, I'm out of here. Thank you all for being Patreon members. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out with me on Tuesday. Hopefully I will see all of you at some point or another next Tuesday. I know I will be here for a really long time. I'll probably be 8 o'clock. I'll probably be a blubbering mess just because I'll be panning so much for 8 hours. So, but the good thing is I will be panning for the entire 8 hours almost. It'll probably only be the first 10 or 15 minutes that you'll have to see my ugly mug. So next Tuesday, not as much ugly mug. There was a lot of ugly mug tonight. So, but all right, everyone, thanks again for joining. Thank you all to my Patreon members. If you're not already a Patreon member, you can go check me out at patreon.com/Miller Prospecting. And, I will even type it up there just in case. And like I said, I am doing a Christmas giveaway this year. We got 12 prizes. We got 12 prizes to give away for Christmas. That will be different than the Patreon giveaway. A Patreon giveaway, and I'll also be doing a Christmas giveaway. So, and you can also just join my Patreon as a free member so you can see updates, things like that I post. But all right, everyone, I'm out of here. Have a great, absolute week, and I will see you all